So.
Too much here. In the office by 7 a.m. How does he get to work? I've already lost so much. He walks miles after he's worked out.
Yeah, so he wakes up at 4:30. He meditates about working hard, and then he listens to an audiobook at 3
I'll
times
be
speed
on tomorrow
as
night.
he walks to the train station. But he uses
Alright.
an app to minimize
See ya.
the amount of time, so he never misses a train. He's like never late, right? Then he gets to the office at 7 a.m., but he's got a standing desk with a treadmill attachment, so he can get some more steps in.
People have to be roasting this guy. Let's go check out the likes, dislikes. Oh, dude, everyone loves it again.
Everyone loves it.
Crazy, dude. How many people just love? No one sees through it, I guess. No dislikes.
I mean, he's just on that grind set. It's nothing but respect from me, you know?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's so beta of me, but I gotta turn this down because my kidding.
I'll let it slide this time, but come on.
Well, my internal meetings with 3 deep breaths. It helps me get centered and bring my senses to the meeting. Then I'm off to grab a quick bite. My next meeting's in Midtown, so I get on the train and listen to music. I'm done by 5:45 and then the hour. I keep my girlfriend posted on my PTA. Tonight we're supporting an education charity for children of lesser means in South Africa. I'm out by 9 and in bed by 10:30. Waking up early to do it all again tomorrow. There you go. I mean, what do you say? In bed by 10?
10:30, so that's 6 hours of sleep.
Whoa. What is this guy? This guy's greedy.
He's a little greedy.
Little greedy. If I'm being honest, I mean, I thought 3x speed. I thought he was something, but now that I hear he's sleeping, what, 6 hours a night?
Yeah, it's too much sleep.
Well, yeah, I will tell you, I have been looking into this. I've been doing some self-research myself, and I did find out that this guy obviously isn't perfect because I heard a quote. Apparently, all billionaires wake up at exactly 4 a.m. You hear about this?
Yeah, it's common knowledge. It's part of this grind set Bible, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, thanks a lot for telling me. I mean, I appreciate it.
That's why we're having this master class.
Yeah, that's right. You know, look at this, dude. 6 million people are billionaires. They all watch this. So we're going to grow.
You have some blind or successful people waking up at 4 a.m. at night.
Oh, sorry. Too fast for Sam.
What is the secret behind it? Well, they know how their brain works, and they take advantage of their brainwave states and brain chemistry. Not real. Often referred to as waves. When you're first awake, your brain operates at around 10.5 waves per second.
Yeah, because you're not awake, you're tired. Dude, when I wake up, I can't think.
I'm operating at about 3 waves per second when I wake up.
Yeah, that's why you're broke. You know, that's why you're a billionaire. Billionaires are at that other level.
The range from 8 to 13 hertz or cycles per second is the alpha stage. It's been called the gateway to the subconscious mind. When you wake up this early, you are between theta and alpha.
Where did they get this research? The Joe Rogan Institute? I mean, where did this come from?
I think Jocko Willink.
Yeah, probably.
The mind is capable of deep and profound learning, being fully aware and focused with
What would you do if this was just Gary Vee with like a voice modulator? Take off the mask.
He just has a monopoly on all these motivation channels.
Yeah. Now, speaking of, I want to talk about this for a second because there is a day in the life of Gary Vee. I think we should check out what that is.
It's got to be something like that. If it's not 4 a.m., I'm not impressed.
Sure.
Oh, 5:15. What?
6 a.m. He's playing basketball with the boys.
Dunking on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, dude, this is fun.
Hey, Steph. A Morningstar Farm plant-based chicken patty. Want me to cue the birds of the tractor?
Alright, Gary, get to the point. I just gotta know when he goes to sleep. Let's just skip ahead a little bit. D-Rock, 8 p.m., Saturday dinner, business meeting.
He's still working.
9:30, 10:45.
What?
Travel.
He's traveling.
Business calls.
Bro, if Gary Vee calls me at 11:35 at night, I'm
I'm jumping out the fucking window.
okay, so I guess the answer is don't sleep, and
what kind of products are, because obviously everyone here is on something. You got to get on something.
Right.
So, yeah, the secret is I'm not, hardcore enough. I got to get on something. What do you suggest? What kind of supplements are you on?
We gotta get a doctor prescribed billionaire starter juice pack. Jeff Bezos is on it, Elon Musk is on it. Okay, basically it starts with a base of testosterone, the male sex hormone. It'll get your mood right. It'll get you hungry for success and physically. You know, you gotta eat more, you gotta fuel your body. If you're gonna be working all these hours. And then maybe we can start experimenting with some stuff that Joe Rogan recommends, but you know, we're not there yet.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do you know anybody who's on that regimen? Any billionaires you know? $1 billion man?
I just told you. Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk.
Oh, but are they posting videos about it?
No, but Grant Cardone is.
Why?
He's just walking around his fucking Colorado mansion, talking about how he's just on testosterone. It's like the fountain of youth.
Hey, Grant Cardone here, and so many of you have been asking me what I'm taking to lean up and grow muscle mass. I wanted to let you know what I'm doing. About 12 months ago, I started researching what I can do to take better care of myself. Now, in that period of time, over the years, I've tried thousands of supplements, hundreds of tubs of protein, probably like you, that I had in my kitchen. Tried every kind of protein possible, and I always knew there had to be a better way. I wonder, what can I do to get leaner, maximum energy?
What you want, pussy?
What's up, buddy?
Just missed Monger.
Really? Where'd he go?
Went to go hang out with a friend. A male friend. Who's visiting, I think. Kinda already forgot what he said. Said he'll be on tomorrow.
I just told him to get on.
I hit my XP cap. I'm still playing, bro.
How long have you been on today?
I don't freaking know. I've done some stuff today, and yeah, it's not that long.
I love how it's not even supplements.
Son of a bitch.
Doctor prescribed. Like, we're talking gear. He's like, we gotta make it affordable. It's gotta be accessible to everyone.
It's got to be accessible to our billionaires. Hey, listen, we got some discerning billionaires here. Help with their checkbook, okay? We gotta get the price down. Okay, so gear. I need to get on a lot of gear. And so, what else? I mean, I need something really to nail this one. Finish it. Get me all the way home, right? Swallowing a little gum is gonna do it for me. Really, waking up a little bit earlier may not do it for me. Gear probably will. I'm not taking very
Gear will get you there, yeah.
Gear will get me there. What else?
How do you feel about Mondays?
I don't know really.
Why not?
Well, I guess it's the start of the week.
Yeah, and that means making more money to it.
How could I not see it? Yeah, okay, sure.
So, who better to learn about Mondays and why he loves Mondays than David Goggins?
Okay, that's T Sigma, sure. Alpha maybe. He's full alpha.
I think he's more Sigma.
I don't know.
You'll get there.
Yes, finally, somebody who's working hard. At last, I see somebody who's not just some stage waking up at 5 a.m.
Absolute bum.
No billionaires in sight. No, not us. They wake up at 4.
Yeah, they wake up at 4. That's right. Let's try that. All right, let's try to get a lot of this.
I gotta be honest, I believe David Goggins actually does. I don't think anyone else in this entire thing actually does the horse disease they say they do.
Yeah.
I believe David Goggins actually does.
I think he's really out there doing this.
Yeah, I think he's the only guy who hasn't figured out that no one else is doing it. It's like, where are they? Everybody says they're waking up at 3. Nobody's out here. That's funny.
Just goes to Gary Vee's house.
He's like, Gary, not there. Not there.
It's gotta stay hard, dude. Gotta stay.
Hey, I think I might need some of that Grant Cardone stuff.
It's gotta stay rigged up 24/7.
I gotta be honest with you, I don't know if I'm capable of this Sigma grind set.
Dude, your mindset's just not there. You can't be having these negative, intrusive thoughts.
How do I fix it?
Are you willing to sacrifice temporary comfort for long-term success?
Probably not, but I'll try my best.
Alright, we're about to watch a video by Grant Cardone in which he poses that exact same question to a 13-year-old.
What advice do you have to give to someone young like me? What can I start doing now?
First of all, you do the right thing. You're my hands.
Imagine being a 13-year-old at a Grant Cardone 10X conference. His parents have to be there, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or you think that
Body thinking, dude. They're the ones who loaded them up.
Or you think he woke
He
up
offers
at 4 a.m.?
13-year-old financing. Does he offer 13-year-old financing?
You'll see.
Have a leverage rate. How old is he?
Like I'm level 30 in the program now too.
You need help.
Yes, but there you go. That's the problem. Okay? I'm gonna give this guy target 10,000. $6,000. Got 5 money, $2 grand a month, $500 a week.
How many subs you need? 2 million?
I think like 170,000.
How much is that per day?
I don't know.
It's
Is
got-
that thing?
It's got to be like 5 to 6K a day, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you got to establish targets. You can't be just going in here raw dog all willy-nilly, expecting to just hit 1 million subs. What are you
But
doing?
how many per second? Now that is finally the question. Yeah, I think it's like 3 a second. There's no chance. I got no shot. I do work. I do work now.
Yeah, there's no way.
I do work. No, dude, there has to be a way. You gotta save the children.
Repairing phones.
You repair phones well?
Yeah.
What kind of phones?
All of them.
How many of you want to help this guy out with his new business? Here's another customer, Dave. Here's another customer. Here's 20. Here's 60. Here's 100. There's 100. He just takes it, right? Take more money today than summer. I'm guaranteeing you a double. All you got to do is show me this money December 31st. What could you do today to guarantee yourself? Think creatively. We're partners now, okay? All right? I got your money. Call me back on December 31st. You want it back? Your choice. You want it now? You trust yourself or you trust me?
You.
Okay. Bro, that kid is never getting his money.
Never.
This is what he did with the kid's money. Right here.
Posted after that video.
You burn that kid's money.
So sinister.
I don't know. I still feel. I still don't understand how this is going to get us to where we need to go.
Wait, hold on.
But
I was
I'm
gonna answer
willing
a
to do
text.
anything.
Hold up. Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't realize you're multitasking while being here with me today.
Dude,
This is secret. This is very secret. This is a good lesson.
you're watching the grind set unfold before your eyes.
Okay. So Leon, I just feel beat down. I feel crushed. The only good advice I've had all day is that's probably the best.
I think we watch one more by my favorite entrepreneur, Dan Pena.
And Alex wants to get it done. He wants to know who's behind it.
Oh,
That's why he's the floor.
oh my God, that's 480 at Fenway.
That's not
Wow! Dude, I feel, yes, it's all coming together!
He's talking about
Dude,
us.
wait, no, Bill, it's all finally coming together.
If you have live streams, Gunnar Henderson, use them.
He directly just yelled at us.
Yeah.
If it bounces off the wall like that, it's just it's okay.
Yeah.
So you have to clear it in order for it to be a homer.
Shut my mouth. Listen up. You know what? I think
Well, if it gets into those seeds
I think that finally finished.
up there.
Why your tour plus off something I think obviously I don't have the money. I know we did discuss payment, but I'm gonna have to put it on layaway to get people with great. And I will have
How many times do you think that wall's been hit? Million?
Yeah.
So I don't know what to say, but we'll receive your payment sometime in 2030.
10 years from now. Is that like a soap
That's
we
when
had
I'm
right
gonna get
card?
off my grind set. I'm saying goodbye to my 20s, goodbye to my 30s. For how long? Milk and cheese and life, and for this I'm forever grateful.
Of course.
I've ever seen. Yo, do you want diabetes, my man? Holy shit!
Oh, I missed that pitch. Oh, I didn't. I was on time.
That's not a 2-liter, that's like a 40-liter.
Fuck. I missed that though.
How much soda is that? Holy shit! We need to work on your diet. Not that I know anything about dieting, but good God, my man. You're gonna have diabetes from one sip of that soda. Holy shit! Okay, my room's not too bad. I've got my collection of music, my bed, a very limited selection of clothing. Alright, cool. Hey, baby girl, you want to come over to my house? It's my aunt's house. I've got one room and it smells bad, but we're gonna have fun. Alright, let's keep the house. What? Who are you talking to? You talking to me? Why do you have to be such a bitch? And you've got an old school tube TV? Oh, that is embarrassing. You know they make flat screens, right? Like 85-inch flat screen TVs?
So make yourself clear.
Oh, you get nasty? Oh, you little nasty hoe. Ah. It's all good, though. I love you, Auntie. Thanks for letting me stay with you. By the way, where's dinner? God damn it. I don't know how to cook. Actually, this house is not bad. From the outside, it looks like a dump, but inside, it's not too bad. Oh, and she keeps her room real clean. Although that bed probably needs to be washed about every single day. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, so that's our house. Well, her house. I have one bedroom. Am I cooking? Do you think I know how to cook? There's something called Uber Eats, DoorDash. Why the hell would I know how to cook? I mean, I do know how to make a wicked TV dinner. Pop it in, let's say spaghetti. 3 minutes, it's done. Amazing. Incredible, the advances in science and technology. Just nuke my food. Yeah, this is not a nice part of town. Although, I guarantee if this were LA, it's Los Santos, but if this was actually LA, a piece of property like this in the city would cost $500,000 and up. Oh, it's Simeon.
Franklin, I tore down
Michael.
the market, my boy.
Yes.
Liquidity's a bitch. Get over here so I can give you the new repo list.
Jackie, what do you want? What do you want?
I said I love you.
I love you, Bookie Bear.
Shut your mouth? You want nasty? Is that what you want? You
Thank
crusty
you.
old grandma? Tell me your shit smells better than me, I will pound your ass in. Yeah. Who else wants a piece of me? Who else wants to say some shit, huh? This is the rough part of town.
Perfect. Ken Griffey Jr.
Praise God. There's a church down there. I can go repent for my sins. But no, I guarantee a house like this in LA would cost $500,000, $600,000. It is not worth it. Oh,
Ground out to the shortstop.
yeah, it's time to make myself scarce. Let's grab the car and go see what Simeon wants.
Josh Gibson.
One car
Foul
garage.
ball.
Wait, does my aunt have a car or not? I'm guessing most likely not. Oh, we could change up the garage, turn it into a gym, get my butt going.
Josh
Oh
Gibson,
no, it's
very
the
late.
ambulance. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think she said to some guy that her shit smelled better than him, and then
Swing
he
and a
just
miss on a
roundhouse kicked her. So
curveball.
I don't know, man. It's rough down here.
Okay, so, what mission do we have? Here, I think, right? Is this it? Simeon. Yeah, let's go see what Simeon wants. Alright, Simeon, what do you want? And did you pawn off that shit car on the one guy? I'm not racist, I promise. I'll buy your car. I don't want a hybrid. Give me something that gets like 1 mile to the gallon. Hey, Simeon, my upstanding multicultural human. Where are you?
My dear boy, so good to see you. So good. Hold me. Yeah, look, man. Look, we've been working together for about a few months now, right? Which is why I am very honored to announce to you that you are Employee of the Month. Huh? Anyway, congratulations. What's it, man?
What's Jack doing?
Yeah, me, Lamar,
I don't know.
your nephew Sacha with the Twitch. Look, man, it's
I
been a real
I've
honor,
invited him
but
a
I
few
gotta
times. He
have more in
hasn't
my life. It
joined.
seems like all I do is let people tell me what to do and I do it and nothing
No, I meant
changes.
your dad.
Tell you what, man, you tell me exactly what you
Ennis?
want, and I will very carefully
Your dad.
wave you white,
Oh,
you know,
sleep.
possessing
He's sleeping?
Yeah.
What an old man.
But tomorrow, together, I never had a black son. But if I did, I want him to be just like you. No. Heartwarming. Hello, Lamar.
What's up, you know?
So Franklin here has been awarded Employee of the Month.
A high honor.
You fucking with me, right?
Man, we both being fucked with, dog.
Man, knock it off, man. For real, after all the motherfucking work I put in, man.
Man, fuck this Employee of the Month shit, homie. I'm sitting up here trying
What
to
you
get
mean, fuck this Employee of the Month shit, man? When there's some shit to be won, goddammit, I want it. I don't give a fuck what it is.
He's
You know
actually
what I'm talking
mad.
about? I take no prisoners. I go hard doing this shit. Big dog, big nuts. When names is on the motherfucking board, I want to see my name at the top of that motherfucking next to it. It needs to say winner.
and maybe next month, huh?
Man, fuck next month, Simeon. What about today? I demand a retrial.
Today is not trial. Mike hasn't made the payment at all. Some kid at Vespucci Beach. His name is Esteban Jimenez. Is he in a gang? Curiously enough, I did not inquire when he bought the bike.
We got work to do, Employee of the Month.
Fuck, keep it calm.
Damn, he's actually sore about that. He really wanted Employee of the Month.
Tell him now, nigga. Vespucci Beach. And you still rolling with that old raggedy ass hair? That country bumpkin shit is enough to get us shot right there.
I never took you to be old hairstylist type bitch, but now it's all starting to make sense.
You drive.
Who jacked my hood? What the hell? Oh, that was me, because I can't drive in this game at all. Alright, let's go.
Hey, wasn't that motherfucker who took the bike that S.A. Vargo's dude? With the tattoo on his face and shit?
Yeah, that was him.
Fuck, homie. I don't want no unnecessary bullshit here, alright?
Nigga, I don't give a shit. There's a reason Simeon pays a couple of mean-looking motherfuckers to come repo this shit. We ain't Girl Scouts.
In your case, I ain't so sure about that.
Man, step up, nigga. Of course this dude real. Who else gonna have a required surplus of paper and deficiency of brain cells? He just put a dub down on this bike.
20 G's?
With a 3G note?
Damn, that motherfucker must be tricked out, dog.
Man, this whole setup designed to take drug money.
Alright, man, look, we go in quiet. Shit.
Go in quietly. Don't crash into a car.
I'll try, homie, but I'm one loud, dramatic, brass, crazy, pretty, shoot a motherfucker in the back type motherfucker. And you love me for it, nigga.
Yeah, that's right, homie. Nothing but love, nigga.
I'd Simeon a funny dude, though. It's gonna be a shame when we get to book his ass and jack him for all this shit.
What the fuck you talking about? You a psychotic motherfucker.
That's how shit work, ain't it? You do some jobs for a fool, develop a little uneasy relationship, and then he asks you to do something above and beyond. You fall out, fools get capped, and then you start all over again with some other fool.
Where the fuck you get that from? That ain't my life, dummy.
How about the boy with the eye from around the way? Marcus or something? You was slanging for him, and then he got what was coming, right?
Damn, that sounds like a hard life. The hell with that? What the hell? Way too complicated.
The bike should be in one of the lockups down here.
Should be is the story of your life, asshole.
I love their banter. It's amazing. Okay, well, we're gonna climb a fence. Let's go.
Think this crazy motherfucker wants something.
You good, man?
You alright?
No, wait. Yeah, I want something.
Oh, yeah, you know I'm gonna get your bitch ass on. Drunk ass nigga. What is he like? Holy shit. Oh. What's up, boys?
Yeah, that's right. Keep it on the edge.
Man, I don't like this shit one bit. Yeah, this area is mad shady.
Man, your pussy the only thing that's smooth up in this shit.
Man, what exactly did I do in the past life to deserve your stupid ass?
Routine lick, dog.
Do them Vagos look routine? It's a shady ass app.
Shit, we in Vespucci Beach.
We on the wrong side of Vespucci Beach. You should know a block makes a difference.
Hey, hold up. It's one of these locked up.
What do you mean one of them? We have to search all of them? Oh, shit. Okay, opening up the first one.
You think these tattooed motherfuckers don't care we got a pink slip? It got to be this other one. If that wasn't it.
Okay, we're gonna open them all up. I'm so happy they're not locked.
My powers of deduction is telling me it's right there.
Your powers of deduction. Oh, I wonder how those work.
Man, ain't this about a bitch? Ain't no motherfucking bike in here, man.
Oh, it's an ambush.
Hola, amigos.
Oh, shit.
So you're trying to whip up in here, man?
Yeah, you saw this motherfucker?
Oh, he's got an Uzi. Oh, that escalated. What the hell?
Hey, nigga, I would've just got my ass beat over a fucking gunfight.
Man, stop being a
I don't even have a gun. Seriously? We're out here doing jobs like this and I don't even have a goddamn gun?
Fuck, they must have heard some shit. Find your bitch ass and tell me. Get out here, man. Shit,
I just splattered your brain cells all over that wall. Bye, bitch. I'm an expert shot. Not on console, though. Not even close. Holy crap, my accuracy is bad. Hey, listen, man. You may be born for this life, but I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, I'm pretty good at killing stuff. I'm not
You
gonna
may be born for this life, I have no clue what I'm doing.
Against one of those portable toilets, and there's a guy shooting me. You are almost as clueless as the cops.
No, you don't, motherfucker.
Can I blow this up? Oh, shit. Yes, I can.
Well, I think it's time to buy a new PlayStation controller.
Why?
The one I use, the pink one. Well, I need to buy a new one anyway. The pink one's kind of but
I'm not trying to catch a bullet with my beautiful face.
the one, like, I just realized it's mad stick drift. Like I start getting pulled to
I was gonna say, if we're gonna be in this huge street war, can I at
whatever
least
it's
get a better
called,
gun than some shitty pistol?
way inside, like
I needed
out of the
something a little
zone.
bit better. Maybe like an SMG, or a machine gun, or a rocket launcher. Oh, and I have to redo all of this? Are you kidding me? Oh, you just got shot in the penis. That's gotta hurt.
Follow me. Let's get stupid. Damn, it's a gang of niggas out here.
Why don't you come prepared? You came prepared. You didn't even bother to tell me we're gonna have a gang war.
Up there, shoot that nigga.
Oh, right, this is a legal repossession. My bad, I forgot.
Over there. They coming out there.
I didn't realize legal repossessions went down with gunfights. It's not usually how it's done.
I lost 25 from that.
I am such a bad shot. Shoot the gas, homie. Gas? What gas?
25
Bro,
what?
you see gas?
Like in Conquest, I had 36 and they had 7, and I lost 25.
Dude, I feel that. I don't even remember. I had crap ton. It was like 14 to 2 or something like that. And I lost. Like I lost. Like.
For one bike. Are you serious? That must be a nice ass bike. Hold on tight, man. We're gonna go. Come on, shit. You crazy motherfucker. Why we have to pop all them people?
You was there too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you shot more of them than I did.
Hey, yeah, but you started this shit, stupid. Exactly. I was forced into it.
Motherfuckers getting away from him.
That's because he's sitting on 140 cubic inches right there, nigga.
Oh shit, Professor, you're right.
That was so much death for one bike. Holy crap.
If this one get away, we going down, homie. He gonna fit us for all these bodies.
And whose fault is that, Mr. A Apache movie bike account motherfucker. Don't play me like that. Just get on this. Sorry.
Your collateral damage. We're trying to get a bike. A bike is more valuable than 10 lives, for sure.
That fool. We need him on his ass so we can get what we came for. We want your bike, bitch.
Come here, man. I want to cap you so I can get my bike back. Oh, is it green? Are you serious? A green bike?
Oh,
that was easy.
Get the bike and meet me at the car wash on Innocent.
So wait, he paid $20,000, $30,000? What was it? Something like that? Over $20,000 for a bike, and he can't even ride it? You don't even know what you're doing. Oh, it is. It's a green bike? Who the hell would get a green bike? Oh, alright. Stop. No copyright claims. This is I mean, first of all, the bike looks nice, but this is the worst choice of paint I have ever seen. Worst choice of color for a bike. Green? Bright green? It looks like a tractor. Hey, but I'm not going to say anything. It's not my bike, right? Well, I had no idea repoing bikes could be so dangerous. Oh, shit. Slaughtered 7, 8 people to get one bike. Okay, well then. I guess that's how it goes down.
Good, you got another
Simeon
season
will
1
be
reward.
pleased to know the bike has no scratches on it, but it is covered, soaked in fact, with human blood, which could not be avoided. I still can't believe
I have
you
a
mowed that guy down
few
with the
minutes.
What if they just
What are we
wanted to talk?
doing? What is the point of me getting
They
on?
wanted to play some Call of Duty or
Just wanted
something.
to talk to you,
Halo,
Margo.
Minecraft, I don't
There's
know.
literally no
You
point in me
didn't give
getting
him a
on. What
chance
the?
to talk, you just mowed him down.
No, you missed it. I was playing
Oh, I messed your
whatever
ride
it's
up. I'm
called.
the one that broke my
I
neck.
didn't miss
bitch.
anything, son.
Get your ass out. Hey, what are you doing? You're paying for this.
I was playing
I hope you
Destiny.
know that. You're paying for this.
Yikes.
Idiot drivers. How dare he not move when I crashed
Who's
into
your
him?
buddy?
All right,
When
I
is
got
he?
my beautiful
When you
bike
like
here,
getting
and
off
I
to
don't
know?
need a car
Should be
wash.
back up now.
You a psychopath. You done finally fucking lost. Nigga, that's that Apache blood in me, homie. You ain't lucky I ain't doing flying tomahawk and scalping motherfucker. You can't repo the assets of a dead man, big sick cheap asshole.
I can't do anything anyways because on that game.
Why? What's your power level? Didn't Clemson lose or did they win?
Yeah, they lost. They lost 2 really close games.
Dude, I'm playing rookie and I'm late on a fastball. Like, not even just late, like, very late.
Alright, well, I'm getting back off.
Alright, bye, Mongo.
Bye.
I love you.
No, you don't.
Let's have kids sometime. Dude, that wasn't even gone if it was
South
there.
Dakota side. Gas station they stumble upon, which is just barely outside of the line, and thus they have to send their cameraman after gas because, well, Arab gangs cross the line to get to the gas station. I don't know why.
So we got our cameraman back here. You're technically on
That
the
one
challenge.
would've been
I need you to go to that
there.
gas station, fill up gas, and bring it back.
And that's not.
We're going to stay.
Well, that gas station is in Watertown, just next to Route 29, 30 miles off the line.
Oh, it's so lame. It's so lame to be a YouTuber this caliber and make up bullshit like that. The line's right here, guys. The line's right here. We can't get gas. We're taking this so seriously. This is what I was talking about before. Is that when you're setting up, when you're doing these YouTube videos, you know they pre-plan, like, the plot. This is a plot line. This is in their script. Oh, we're gonna have to struggle to get gas. It's gonna be right outside the line. At least plan ahead there being a gas station somewhat out of reach. Because you got crazy motherfuckers like Soggy Cereal on your ass, Eric. It's the internet, buddy.
You wanna know what else? Stillwater Town Powers.
Who are you watching?
Where Eric
Oh, it's like, I don't even know what I'm watching right now.
What is he playing?
I'm playing nothing. It's like a it's a react channel.
Doesn't even exist. See, I knew that the editors of Eric were only going to show him allegedly driving over a screenshot of the route dealing description to make the video seem more legit. But I couldn't find this area anywhere along that route until I finally realized that his editors just turned this section on the map upside down and then photoshopped the forest on top of it.
You're telling me to not make videos.
Then they do a limited merch plug.
This custom Air Across America uniform. It's available for 72 hours.
Plugging limited merch for an entirely fake
Merch looks like shit.
I
did say the same
Chapman.
thing.
Like, was that you?
What?
Limited merch. But you know
Making
what?
those noises?
I meant it. I just
I
forgot.
did make a.
Here we are a year and a half later, and guess what? It's still there. Technically, it is still limited, just to a year and a half of time to buy it.
Well, this can't get much worse, right? Because I already got it red-handed. Doxing and bullying someone.
If this Chapman had a little better control, he'd be in such deep shit right now.
Just shower them in cash.
The environment and always getting someone fired. Just in the span of 2 of his challenges. Well, guess what? I noticed that Eric uploaded a third and separate video also about getting to the angle.
So the angle is our destination.
Back to the angle, baby.
And once again, he doesn't go to the actual angle.
Why do they hate the angle
They
so much?
change Chapman's wind up every year.
Why do they stop? Go to the angle, Eric. Just go to the angle. What's your angle? About the angle. I can't figure it out.
How is no one keeping this absolute menace to society accountable? Even worse, he's getting
Oh my God, bro.
YouTubers like Mr. Beast and Ryan Trahan actually do care about the integrity of their challenges.
Like, were you groaning or something? Like you're.
Eric's coming behavior, they really should join my Discord and so
There's a sleeping child behind me.
I also left a
Oh,
link
it's your
to all
dad
the
snoring.
and more in the
Yep.
description of this video.
It
And
all
if you
makes
enjoyed my
sense
Eric
now.
review, then subscribe to my channel and watch some of my other videos to become part of my cereal bowl, so we can become the largest cereal bowl on YouTube, and I can absorb all of your fibers and nutrients.
It's an interesting premise for your
That's funny,
subs.
though.
I mean, at least he's calling them something. You know, I call you guys, you people, that
When
was.
it comes to sad, pathetic things on the internet,
Charlie, stop talking about me. Good job, Soggy. That would.
That was the
Oh,
argument
nice.
that
Perfect
was
round out.
said. I remember them talking about how
You expect
people
To the
less?
second baseman.
their profit in return to users as a reward. And so that's what I thought I was doing. I thought I was loaning money.
I want you to
to someone
pop
that
out to
had
the catcher.
enough collateral to pay back in the event of a default.
we then landed to the institution. The institution. I mean, it's not stupid. Like the people that.
Perfect pop out to the catcher. I would quit. Like, I would never get on this game ever again.
That'd be a homer in an elevator shaft. I just hit a home run as I said that.
I just hit a bloop single to take a 1-0 lead.
I just hit a family.
That's wild.
With a 13-ton locomotive. They're dead.
Much less risky than unsecured loans where there is no collateral. And ultimately, Celsius said because of this, a bank run would affect them. And every day, we have a process, a reconciliation process for teams of 20 to 25 people.
Let me throw this cutter in. Yeah. I struck him out. I struck him out.
So, Michael, did you answer my question?
What?
How long have you been on for?
Like 6-7 hours.
you need help.
Bro,
How would you just play this game for this
I ain't
long?
got because I have, it's the ADHD, I have things to do on the game. There are things to do on the game and then they must be done.
Man, I wish I had ADHD then.
I listen to the schizophrenia. The
You
thoughts.
listen to the thoughts in your head.
Yeah, if I don't do the things on the game, I'll be bombed by a Hellcarrier missile.
I probably won't lose my money because of this. It's like, it's not like a super.
Well, demons will like pour in from a desolate desert portal and everyone will die. Although, that would be funny.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Why are all these people dead, demons?
No, my thoughts finally got out.
Why are demons are hitting the gritty? Why?
I'm not saying it's impossible or anything, but that's not typically what happens. I'm no fan of banks either, but they go to
Yeah.
The demons are hitting the gritty.
What will I ever do to defeat them? They're hitting the gritty. They're grittying on Grandpa's grave. What will I ever do?
They're gritting on JFK's grave.
Well, listening to like the Orlando Magic thing on TikTok.
Bank robbery is not happening. Brother, if your bank got robbed right now and you lost a lot of money, that shit is insured. You would get that money back. So even if fucking Wile E. Coyote and the Dirty Boys came out and they stole from your bank and you lost money in that robbery, you are getting that money back. It's insured.
Holy shit.
Whereas if it happened in crypto,
These New Yorkers have built a wall, but I will not be altered and I will get through it. George Bush will help me in my mission.
Don't know for sure, but that'd be my guess. You don't get that back. That's just
What did Ken Griffey Jr. leave off?
What overall?
92.
Oh, do you have the 91?
Oh yeah, 91. Yeah.
You ever notice Dr. Stone is mid? I didn't like Dr. Stone, so I still haven't even seen it.
Sounds great. So far we've been establishing why people were so excited about Celsius in the first place. So if that was the case, then what's the problem?
Oh my god, that curveball was 68 miles an hour.
Not everything was as it seemed. Let's go back to the studio.
David's clients are so happy with the benefits.
Very early single, baby.
He's getting minimal questions and maximum possible.
Crypto lender went from managing billions in assets to filing for bankruptcy in just a matter of months.
Leaving you even dozens of internal
Can't
documents
believe it.
show disorganization, prices drop, and the industry faces
Bro, Slurv at 73.
Surprised anyone listening to Alex Mashinsky. All the way up to shutting down, he had claimed that Celsius had millions of dollars in liquidity, just ready for withdrawal. Millions of dollars in liquidity, so anyone who wants to withdraw, that's a service. You can withdraw at any time. So what happened? If that was true, why did it fall apart?
That's what I get right there.
We heard allegations from people like Support Media that Alex Mashinsky was selling his own tokens. We also found out that Alex withdrew money off of Celsius before it shut down. But at this point,
Oh,
it's fully
caught that cutter though.
That's a wild double play right there.
These were open questions until a few weeks ago, because that's when the court-appointed examiner
Diving play. How the ball hit up like close to the line. Gets up and hosts the guy at second. Who's tagging up for
No,
first.
dude, I had a double play. I hit it up the middle of the shortstop. Bounced it with his glove. Like it bounced off the shortstop's glove as he was diving to the second baseman, and then he got the guy at first.
You see, for years, Celsius had been telling people they paid what they did because it was 80% of their profits they were earning from all these loans.
Yeah, you know what? We scored 2 in the first. That's all that matters.
our revenues directly back to the community, and so this is something that we are going to continue to do, and we look very
This live series boost is really good.
You gotta take a better look at those numbers then, actually.
Celsius did not distribute up to 80% of its customers because it had little to no profits to even distribute. Celsius also made no efforts to set its reward rates based on its yield. And look, I know what you're thinking. If they didn't set the rewards based on what they actually were making as a company, what did they set them based on? Well, on getting more customers. And according to the report, Celsius consistently set its reward rate based on what they perceived was necessary to beat the competition. And for most of Celsius's existence, the rewards it paid exceeded by substantial amounts of the revenues Celsius could earn. So for those of you following along,
Apparently
the
Bryce
whole
Harper took a sip
idea
of
that we're paying 80% of what we make was a total fabrication. Celsius just wanted more customers,
vodka.
which, as you might imagine, works when you're bringing on more
Just
assets
do that after every homer.
than you're paying an interest.
He does.
Eventually,
He should.
dollars in assets ultimately rewards me.
Then he has like a 4-homer game because he's plastered.
But even as some within Celsius management attempted to lower reward rates, Mashinsky quote overrode their
Bryce,
recommendations and
you gotta stop hitting these homers. You're a raging alcoholic now. You've hit 9 this month. You've hit 9 this week. Been drunk all week.
our customers will leave us. And that quote, our investors didn't invest in us to shrink, they invested in us to double. So with this new understanding that they weren't going to be able to lower they realized they were stuck with the other strategy by trying to raise what they were making their assets by employing
Oh my god, I got the Spencer Strider and All-Star again. Here we go.
And guess what? They lied about this. Even if the company started to make riskier investments like offering unsecured loans, Mashinsky told people the opposite. He said everything was
Oh, home
Celsius
run.
is very, very strict at who we lend to, right? So we only lend to the first-tier institutions. First-tier
By Marcus Lindbets.
like a lot of people are talking
Dude.
about saying Celsius does unsecured. We did not do unsecured lending. Of course, this wasn't true. Celsius internally had been
It's a
talking
$1 million
about the
date right there,
number
Zach.
of
Good job.
unsecured loans they were giving out
Thank you very much.
shown here in orange. And internally on Slack, executives were furious. Quote, I just told him that the number is increasing and the overall ratio of collateral to institutions is going down.
I got 3 righties back to back to back.
It sounds like it was actually mainly Mashinsky that sank this whole fucking company. I thought it was going to be like a
Against a
collaborative
fucking
project
lefty.
with members, but it really looks like most people identified Mashinsky as the problem point. He was the one that was like overriding decisions and going buck wild on it. At least so far, I guess, with these 2 points.
No. I get the 90 match draw when you have the live series. Who's a diamond already?
Did the actual interest rate make know that 8% is impossible with the incredible firms? I'm not super familiar with it, but it does sound like outrageously high. Like unrealistically high, but I'm not knowledgeable enough. Maybe that was reasonable to think it was possible. So Britannia.
That's a crazy take right there. Broken take. Crazy pitches.
Might have to buy Aaron Judge's in the next update. Man, this is his 24th of the year.
Why does he publish those dangerous statements? Everyone out there, if you have an unsecured loan, tell everyone that I'm a liar. But in the end, no one did fall for it.
That was just that was a great AB right there.
Calling on anyone who received an unsecured loan, go on Twitter, make fun out of Alex Mashinsky and say, hey,
I mean, I don't even know how many pitches bad that was, but that was insane.
I did not have to provide at least
Bro, swing's bad.
The next year, Mashinsky
Hey, he's wrong.
about how safe Celsius was, even as the team began to engage in riskier behavior. The same year, Celsius would recognize $800 million in losses for some of these investments. Mashinsky told the Financial Times in June 2021 this. From a risk standpoint, we're probably one of the least risky businesses that regulators worldwide have ever seen.
does that not immediately turn people's red flags? That would sound alarm bells for me if I was considering like investing or putting money into something and I heard someone say this, like the CEO. I'd be like, yep, no fucking shot. Any company worth its salt, any legitimate organization doesn't usually boast so proudly about things like that. Usually it's like action speaking louder than words. So you'd be able to find information on whether or not this company or whatever is trustworthy. You wouldn't need to get it from the horse's mouth here. Oh, we're actually considered one of the least risky businesses the regulators worldwide have ever seen, like in the history of the world. They've actually given us like 5,000 gold stars for how safe we are. Like, it's actually nuts. They can't stop praising how safe and legit we are. Regulators love us. Yeah. Jazz hole.
Dude, this game, I cannot use Josh Gibson anymore.
Oh my god.
Everyone knows we're super safe, we're not risky, this and that. Meanwhile, half the shit
Warning track power
was literally just a lie, I
is
guess.
insane. And then a perfect PCI flood voltage.
They used AI for his voice. Man. Yeah, they're just a little too soon. You could say it was all deepfake. Will he go to jail? I don't know. I haven't finished the video. Like Coffee said, there's a good chance he gets away with it.
Might go do more showdowns, honestly. I'm not a big Conquest guy.
The conquest I'm concerned about is Africa for their rich people and resources.
Well, bro reached max XP already.
What do you mean?
He could be playing for me.
I only play to grind and get mine.
Current eligible Buick and GMC lessees get this ultra low mileage lease on this 2024 Encore GX Preferred for around $283 per month.
Honey, this ain't free.
I'll give you something. It's payment.
You better.
Hey, we got him out of the mount, off the mount, bet. Didn't even move my PCI. I mean, bro, looking at that in the middle.
I could be wrong. Isn't that in and of itself a big no-no in the as an actual mega corporation? You can't fake anything. That's like a crucial point. It has to be all above board and legitimate. Isn't that? Am I off my rocker? You can't just fudge your information and lie. Not to investors, which I mean technically the people were.
you have to prove it at some point, or people will find out. Well, right. Well, eventually, what happened is, I mean, you know the story. They went bankrupt. Everyone lost their ass on it. Like that's.
I'm gonna bump
we
with
know how
2
it
strikes
ends.
with Trey Turner.
But isn't that like criminal if it's openly faked? Like they were lying about the claims, right? They lied about the interest. They lied about the 80%, whatever. Like a lot of lies. Isn't that in and of itself already a legal problem?
Dude, I'm playing it safe. I got no outs, runner on second. Top of the order up. Strikeout.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice
I don't know enough about how the regulation would work on a company of this scale or anything, so couldn't tell you. But I feel like that the whole like incompetence because they were faking it till they made it doesn't really work. I feel like that would still be like a legal problem, but maybe not. I don't know.
That's because the evidence so far is lies and incompetence. You need to show and admit it.
Tad bit early.
That's the only way people are gonna believe you. Well, that and what? Well, this might be ironic.
You wanna know the true real saying? If you're early, you can't be late. And if you're late, you can't be early. But if you're perfect, you're good.
Dude, that was
can't
a perfect hit and run right there.
A couple of jobs out of college ultimately stopped us from buying a house because I mean it was half of our down payment was locked in. You know, I couldn't get it, so maybe you make everyone actually. Honestly, that was just
that was close.
To be quite frank, I saw as my way to escape. What that money means to me.
My boy Josh is up now.
With what we're able to do as an alien, describe the money I lost. It's really hard.
I heard that little crack. Are you drinking Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Like the actual Mountain Dew?
Yeah. I can't drink ale, what's fine.
I'm very aware as a man that wants to be physical. If we had a kid last year like you wanted, alright, maybe by the time he's 20 I can show him some stuff. But the longer we wait, the more I watch my dreams and my future and my hope to be like Robert Wilson to slip through my fingers. It's hard to describe what that's not into. It just seems like I can't proceed like that makes sense. That does make sense. Hearing these stories make me realize just showing lies isn't enough. If I'm going to demonstrate fraud, I need to
I start off the game by throwing a fastball. I'm going to do a first pitch curveball.
The flywheel was central to Celsius's plan to become profitable, and here's how it worked. Celsius was not just a crypto platform. They also had a crypto token called
Can paint with a fastball up and away. And up and in.
So, hold on, I want to take a quick guess here. I'm going to imagine this is a...
Yeah. Last out, last strike, bottom third. I'm up 4. Do another fastball. And that's a good game.
Damn, bro. Netflix has got nothing good coming, bro. What? I'm gonna watch How to Rob a Bank. I need a tutorial.
Case for us in Seattle. We knew from evidence that he was familiar with security practices. He knew how long he had before he had to get out of there. He was a smart bank robber. He became our #1 priority after I became the supervisor of our task force. Sean Johnson was the
After
FBI
she became a
agent
supervisor
that was the lead on the
of their
case.
task
He was
force.
like an encyclopedia on Hollywood.
He's number one as
No,
far
this
as,
dude's a
the
real
amount of money
gangster bank
and
robber. He's wearing a
robberies
dare
taken.
hat.
Dude, I'm
He's
just
robbing
getting
a bank.
season 1
Professional
stuff.
bank robber. He worked at it. He perfected his
He's
craft.
robbing a bank and fucking wearing a dare hat.
I think money was part of it, but I think at that point in time was just the adrenaline rush, the challenge.
When I assigned Mike to head up the Seattle police response to it, I knew that it would be an electric relationship.
Sean and I were night and day, oil and water, 2 different styles. My partner at the time summed it up. Sean Johnson was the fire and Mike McGann was the can of gasoline.
I heard one description that I'm not sure if I totally agree with, but I was the brains and he was the brawn. Don't necessarily agree with that 100%, but the brain part I would agree with for myself.
Ellen Glassrick was a very talented supervisor who believed in the KISS
I need
method.
to speak to your supervisor, sir.
As one of the first women agents in the FBI, to be able to be supervising this violent crime squad and the task force was such an awesome thing for me. Not only was I in this badass job, I also was blessed to have 4 young children, and so sometimes I feel like I was 2 different people. A lot of guys called me Agent Mom.
Oh, I thought my dentist appointment was this Thursday. Was this Wednesday? I'm wrong.
What?
In the 90s,
I
Seattle
thought I
was
had a
a
dentist appointment the 12th.
major transition.
It's the fucking 20th.
You went from a 2-company
And I was
town,
sober when I thought that.
Weyerhaeuser and Boeing, to then you had Microsoft, and then
I'm just
all
high
those
on
guys
life.
came around Microsoft.
Why get
Bezos,
high on drugs
Amazon,
when you're high on life, bro?
Starbucks was growing like gangbusters.
Michael,
I don't
shut
need
up.
drugs.
There was a flood of money.
I just need naked men.
It was amazing how many banks were popping up.
I can hook you up with that.
I need dudes. I need dudes and nudes.
Was fueling this, but you could find a bank in the grocery store. You could find a bank just about every corner.
In Washington State, the number of bank robberies is exploding.
I told my wife, don't ever go into a bank in Seattle because the chances are it's going to get robbed.
3 men ran into the U.S. branch bank in Woodinville with a shotgun.
Man enters the bank and usually passes a note to the teller demanding money.
There were a lot of bank robberies in Seattle. I don't know that we did one every night, but we did a lot of them. Let's go to Deborah Horn, who's at the scene with the latest. Deborah?
That's right, David. Just a very few moments ago.
Seattle was an exciting place. We were sort of coming into our own as a city, certainly in terms of being well
Oh
known
my
around the
god,
country.
that's a beautiful picture,
So you
though.
had grunge.
Grunge, to me, to a certain extent, was that frustration that a lot of people were feeling about the changes that were coming to their communities.
The whole grunge thing was so anti-corporate and anti-brands and big name fame was all, nobody cared, nobody wanted any of that shit. People were literally anti-establishment for all the right reasons. They hated all the oppression, they hated the colonialism, they hated the attack on human rights and the environment and ripping off banks, especially if they're getting away with it. People love that.
Things around 14 banks in Seattle since June of 1992.
Wow, he's pretty clever. Darn clever.
It's the ultimate
Is that getting down?
FU to the man.
Connor Henderson's so good.
We knew that there was a guy with a bunch of disguises who was robbing banks, not hurting anybody, no shots were fired.
Very bold.
There may have been some rooting for him, and people talk about Robin Hood.
The mystique of the bank robber kind of goes back
Robin
to the Robin
who?
Hood thing.
Robin you.
Steal from the rich and give to the poor. Duh, how noble is that?
I don't know. I steal from anybody.
In terms of bank robbers.
But in terms of
The homeless
Hollywood
man
was, we
has a
couldn't have been more
burger, but I'm hungry. I'm taking it. You can starve. But if he tries to oppose me, I'll just issue my unregistered firearm on him.
Let's go, boys. Go. Oh yeah, man. We're filming this whole trip. Yeah, that's a little easier said than done, man. As you can see, we're deep in the forest.
Man, always the last games of Conquest never are
And not a whole
easy.
lot of light.
especially if Chapman isn't locating his fucking pitches.
Okay, Tarzan, what do you want to do, mate?
No, at least this card's control isn't as bad as his live
We're going
series.
into Skerlock's domain.
He has 9 walks per 9 on his live series.
75 feet. 75 feet is what I thought. Okay, so tell us the story, mate. How long did it take you? What's the deal here? Took me about 2 weeks to build this whole thing. 2 weeks to build this whole thing? Goodness, the stories. 58 times as big. Did love work. Had to eat breakfast before I did it.
Oh, he's catching up for the fastball already.
Okay, no, it really took me.
Let's just dump one in the dirt real quick.
3 or 4 months. 3 or 4 months.
The Treehouse was a really amazing place. A place you could go to get out of the norm of society. The first time that I went to the Treehouse, Scott answered the door. He was stripped naked, except his tool belt. I'd never had
Who's
anybody answer the
who's
door
at
quite
Omaha?
like that, but I pretended that it was an everyday
I
occurrence.
don't know.
You'd see furniture like you would in a normal house. And you walk across the deck.
I know Vanderbilt got
And here
walked
was a
off against a
toilet.
team that no one even
Here
knew.
was a shower.
Yeah,
was
it's
like a
Tennessee
real bathroom,
against,
except you had a wonderful outdoor
or like
experience.
Eastville or
It was built
Pottsville or
around
something.
7 trees. And
Pottsville.
it was really well made. It was like cedar boards and picture
Wait, what are we talking about now?
It was an extravagant
Baseball, right?
treehouse.
Remember Tennessee getting walked off by like
And we carried this oven range up
a
the
really
stairs
small
70
school.
feet to the first floor.
That was Vandy,
My
bro.
brother was
That
good
was
friends with
Vandy
Scott,
too.
and he
Yeah.
said he'd hired me to come out and build his house. I said, yeah, why not? We did
Chipper,
some of the most
please.
insane
Oh.
construction. We would be hanging from ropes from our ankles and be able to nail it and bolt it in place.
I looked up
Insane in the day.
who's in
It was
Omaha
all
this year.
dangerous, but we didn't care. The treehouse was Scott's inner personality that came to life. He was safe. It was his harbor. It was his anchor. He was free from it all.
I'm sitting at my desk 40 feet in the trees. The deck extends off the rim like a ballerina's tutu in full twirl. It's wide enough in places to bake in the sun's rays. Maybe catch a wink of sleep if you're not scared of rolling off. I like just sitting on the edge, gazing across the trees at Mount Rainier. I get a feeling of subtle exhilaration. I want a lot out of this life. I think it'll be a long search before I find the place
Alright,
where
time to
God
lock
wants me.
down the game and the final Team
My mind
Affinity
is like an
contest.
undisciplined child that has gone wild.
Strike him
Just
out.
have to catch it.
Bro, I ain't getting no check swings. He was around. He's around town, bro.
Everybody loved Scott. Everybody loved the treehouse. The two were connected. We clicked right away when we first met in school. We just both had a lot of energy, wild and free. We liked to drink beer. Mark Biggins
Okay,
is
does
an
Bro not
interesting
realize I'm
character.
early on
He
fastball?
and
Like, drop him a
Scott went
slider
to
or
Evergreen
something.
College together.
People that came to Evergreen were, in some ways, misfits, me included. People are pretty progressive. It wasn't like people taking crazy drugs and drinking and being crazy in that way. It was very earthy, playing drums and taking mushrooms and sitting around fires. It was also a very tight
Damn,
community.
4 innings of no-hit
They just
baseball.
threw us together.
I
Scott
love
was
to see
this
it.
wild and free guy, even more so than the other Evergreen students who were considered wild and free.
Mark is just a really tender, gentle soul. You know, he played guitar and wrote poetry, but he was having a really hard time. He was struggling. So I think Scotty really helped him out.
Oh, I got a free chase
Called him
pack?
on the phone, and I said,
I
man, my
have not
marriage is
pulled a
over. I
chase
don't know
pack
what
out of
I'm
a
gonna do,
ceiling
where
pack
I'm
in
gonna go.
forever.
And he says, well, get on up here. You move in with me. Mark Biggins was a big, gruff man.
Michael,
He spoke Chesterfield Straits. He probably did a pack
people
or
like
two
you are
packs a
why I
day.
don't
He
play
would knock
the
bourbon
show
down
all the
like it
time.
was no big
What do you
deal.
mean?
That was the bond between him and Scott. Biggins could drink Scott to hell. I lived at the treehouse for many years. So did my daughter. and perfect strangers would come knocking on the door. They'd say, "Oh, we heard there's this really cool tree house on this property here. Can we go see it?"
Alright, Zach,
We'd have
hold
to turn
up.
them away. I mean, it got so bad we
We
actually
have to
built a
see
gate
what it is.
across the driveway.
Better
And the
get in
treehouse was
here.
not built by Scott alone, even though it's been quoted in many places. But dozens of people worked on that place.
What'd you just do?
My brother
You
Scott
gotta see when I
was
get
never
my
gonna be
chase
controlled,
pad.
and he wanted to be free.
Gay
He
boy.
was an adrenaline junkie. He loved
Hold on, let me
doing
get out.
daring
Let me get this out real quick.
We're sitting at 60 feet up in the air, 6 stories. This is the first time ever.
Alright, you
Alright,
ready?
let's go.
So
Probably
he's gonna
get
do
gold.
approximately a 100-foot climb upside down.
Purple.
Anytime go, Rambo, Tarzan.
No,
He just kept
that's
wanting to go
6,000
higher and
profit.
higher, and he needed more and more and more.
Right now, if he slips, he's gonna fall 60 feet to the ground. This is hard. I told you, this is a death act, my friend.
He was an adventurer. He loved the excitement of life and wanted new things and new experiences. But he made certain pivotal choices that led him into directions he couldn't turn around and back out of.
In my studies, I've gotten on the wrong track, delving into areas not good for my spiritual growth. A voice speaks loud and clear. Remember what you are here for. I understand, but do not change course.
He was always in pursuit of something of his own world.
When I first met him, he was aspiring to get a degree in medicine, but that fell by the wayside. Once he worked in the chemistry lab, and he saw an opportunity to make a lot of money.
Scott was the first person in my life I'd ever known to produce crystal meth. He would at nighttime go up through the ceilings and crawl into the laboratory.
Scotty's professors discovered him. They kicked him off the campus, said, "Don't you ever, 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 ever show your face here again." He was smart enough to have been a doctor. He was one course short of graduating in chemistry and biology. It would have been pre-med. But he didn't want to be. That was not who he was, and he knew that. And then he just continued right on down that road.
This grew and grew and grew, and he became so prolific, and his product was so absolutely pure. If you were ever to try his stuff, I'm telling you, it's something unbelievable.
He did have a reputation for producing some of the finest substance around. I never heard anybody say that somebody else's meth was better. Scott's use of crystal meth was very moderate and controlled. He just enjoyed it, and it inspired him for creativity.
As the time went on, he bought a piece of property with a barn on it, and so I went out there to renovate the barn. In the loft of the barn, he had his whole laboratory set up. Captain Pat was the front man. He was the finance man. The only times they met were in the forest, transferring product and money. When Scott would bring 180 pounds to Captain Pat, he would give him $2 million.
Pat was the one who introduced Scott to the meth world. The captain, that was Pat's nickname. He'd take it down to Barstow and sell it to the Hells Angels. And then Scott would come back to the treehouse with these boxes full of $20 bills. Scott and I would sit and count it out. We'd be up all night counting money. But this got dangerous. I mean, really dangerous.
Captain Pat was murdered by some person who was trying to rob him, and he was murdered in his sleep. Scott was devastated when he heard it. But that's what people do in that world that he didn't want to be any part of. And that's when he quit.
Crystal meth was his income, period. So when he quit distributing, he needed a new way to make money.
Oh my god. Stop.
At that time in the 90s,
Crystal meth.
Point Break was one of the big bank robbery movies.
Littlehead says it's time to rock and roll.
Scott would watch films and see different things to get ideas from.
Scott was down on banks and insurance companies. It feels like everyone at the time was.
On the floor, asshole. Tony's his shirt, but not worth dying for.
He was always wanting to find a way to beat the system.
He's a real searcher.
What's he searching for?
The ride. The ultimate ride.
What he liked about Point Break was the individualism of both and his fearlessness toward life, whether it was robbing banks or whether it was surfing on the wild waves. And so when he got out of the drug business, that's when he said, I'm going to become a bank robber.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and please don't forget to vote.
The first bank we robbed, we were just talking about it, kicking the idea around.
It's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And she was supposed to meet us at this designated spot. Our plan was to wait for a bank customer to arrive and use his cars to get away from him.
Higgins puts his final breaking pass down.
Castellanos is not 5'2", he can barely field.
Scott went in first. He was going to announce the robbery, and then I would come in, make sure that nobody left. I was so freaked out. It's like, I can't believe this is actually happening. I'm actually doing this.
Michael.
Yeah.
Are you watching my share screen?
Yes.
Watch this first AD right here. Ready? This is for the gram.
I think Scott wanted everybody on the ground. I think everybody was down when I walked into the bank.
I'm just joking.
Bitches
Here's the
love
one
it,
for the
man.
gram.
Lost control. Things slowed down.
Ooh. Alright, this is the pitch right here. Ready? You'll never expect this about to happen. No one ever expects this.
It was time to leave, and Scott goes, Mark, did you get the keys? You actually used my...
Yeah,
Are you
I
ready,
really,
Mike?
I
Mike,
really.
you ready for this? You ready for this?
Sir, can I have your car keys?
Smell you later, boy. Alright, I'll be back.
It's a brand new car, and I couldn't hear that it had started. And as I was doing that, this other car pulls in. Finally, this guy goes, I think the car started. Put it in reverse, let's get out of here. We started driving through suburbia. We get out at this designated spot, and there's no van. My friend panicked and went to point B. We had a backup. And we ended up running across this golf course. We could hear police cars coming, there's sirens. And there's my friend, parked where she's supposed to be.
That's the way it was. There was a comedy there. I don't know how they didn't get caught, but they did.
And then I started thinking about all the possible clues we might have left behind. We used Scott's van. If anybody took down the license plate, I thought, well, they're going to show up any minute. At one point I sat up and said, I am never doing that again. Scott goes, are you sure? Well, let's go do another one. Right now.
After the robbery, Vegas got real scared and drove off to Montana. But all of the failures inspired Scott to go deeper into it. He realized he could handle the banks himself as long as everything outside was controlled. And that's why he came from A. He was very scientific, analytical. I was more improvising, artistic. I had worked in sculpture throughout Europe, Germany, and Norway. I didn't care about the banks themselves. It didn't matter. It'd be great to take them down, take every last penny they have in the bank. That's no problem for me. But I couldn't imagine doing it. I just thought, this is insane. But it's Scott, and he's convincing. He said, man, this is the easiest thing. It's like taking candy from kids. There's millions to be made in this. But as we always said, there's no school of training for bank Scott and I did is the most creative thing I've ever done in my life. Much more than the art book. Finding the perfect bank was a moment of exhilaration. It's like finding a piece of marble that is perfect for some image that I have that I want to sculpt. I would sit on the street close enough that I could observe it. I'd write down the time of arrival of armored cars. The deliveries were an important time of day because that's when you got the most money in the bank. If it was summer, I would have my windows down and I'd have Bach or jazz going on. I'd be on the scanner all day listening to police calls. And I would watch patrols in that bank area to know when they come out, log down the times. The member of the banks we did was a very consistent patrol that the cops took at certain times of the day. We learned these routes so that 5 minutes after the cops left the area, we knew it was time to hit the banks. I spent months driving around the streets doing surveillance. You can't get a jump on a bank going in with some stupid mask on. It's ridiculous. So I would prepare these prosthetics like they do in Hollywood. What we wanted were just components like nose and chin and cheeks. Before dare catch for 2 reasons. First thing people think of is probably a cop who wears the dare hat. And also the smiling points, because it's like, here I am, you know, there. I see my hopes and dreams lying on the ground. When I first saw him, he came back from the woods, and I just stood there frozen. I go, oh my God almighty, what in the fuck is this? I could look at it and there would be no way he would ever think this was Scott Scurlock.
I feel transformed in your magical way. I'm changing rapidly in the stage of my life. I feel like a different person.
The very first bank robbery that I did was the same bank that he did with Mark 6 weeks earlier. The important thing in taking down a bank is that initial 15 seconds when nobody thinks anything's happening. And you look like the person that might have had a skin in it. So people would avoid looking at him.
This is a robbery. Nobody move.
He would pull the gun out casually. Nobody in their right mind would ever say no to this.
You two, money in the back. Everyone stay calm.
I was sitting with the scanner and the radio, and that was it. There was never any risk on my part because I had my own alibi. I had my own reason for being there, and I would never be caught unless it was calling out the bank. And the beauty of all this is in developing.
I was about to say, I see you playing.
So that everything
No, you didn't.
flawlessly.
Buddy, you're pitching.
And that the actual outcome
I'm not pitching.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Got back to the treehouse.
I'll cut out a bad way.
It was just $5,000 or $10,000.
I'll be right back.
I go, man, this is ridiculous. Who wants to go to prison for this little bitty kibbles and bits?
In the early 1990s, I arrested my first bank robber. I thought, shit, this is like shooting fish in a pond. I don't mean to say it in a braggadocious manner, but within a period of 5 or 6 months, I cleared close to 80 cases, and it became very addictive. I was subsequently assigned to the FBI's Violent Crime Task Force. Hollywood flew under the radar for the first couple robberies because of the low tape. When a suspect gets on top of the counter and dances around and tries to get command and control, and you have to carjack an old man for his Cadillac, it showed that these guys were bumbling idiots. They probably started to ask themselves, hey, what are we doing wrong here?
I said, Scott, I'm not going to do this for $10, $15, $20,000. It's stupid. We either do this right, we either go for the ball, or I don't do it anymore. I don't want to be messed up with this nonsense. we can't do the phone because I don't have enough information. So he hired Mustang. Mustang was a special young woman. I've never quite met a woman like her. She was hired to work in the Seafirst Bank as a teller. She got manuals and she got all of the bank protocol for teller stations, for the vaults, the armored car deliveries. Once we had all the inside information from Mustang, and we knew we could do what we needed to do. We learned from the protocol what to say.
It's real! It's a robbery!
There's certain terminology you use to the bankers, and when they hear that terminology, they know you know what's going on.
Who's the vault teller?
That's me.
This was the phenomenon of Scott. He could control the law and still deal with the loans at the same time. He wants them to be calm. Go over there, just open the vault. There's no problem. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. Just let me get in and get out. It's like he's going through this caterpillar fantasy.
Team in the back.
Everyone on the floor! Let's go!
When we got home, we drove into the back of the studio. Brad said, "How'd you do?" He says, "Oh man, it wasn't very. It was not good. It was another bad one." Are you kidding me? Then we get in and he jumps out this big bag, and it's just like, and I go, "Oh man." That was the biggest of all. It was the game changer. Not only for us, but for the FBI.
I began with the FBI in 1987. By the time of the Hollywood investigation, I was the most experienced agent in Seattle Division working bank robberies. I'm trying to recall the cases I worked where somebody did what Hollywood did, from doing teller drawers to doing armed takeovers to doing vault takeovers. I can't think of anyone else that took that route. The Hollywood investigation was similar to a jigsaw puzzle. We had little clues here and clues here, trying to put the big picture together. I think Hollywood was enjoying what he did. First 4 robberies, he got more than the average bank robber. But then he started going vaults. Doing vault robberies on your own is very risky because you have no idea what's happening in the rest of the bank. It's more exposure, it's more potential for alarms going off. At that point in time, the level of sophistication went up, the threat went up. It was a challenge to him, and he wanted to challenge us. But the big picture here was what? It was who is Hollywood? Who is Hollywood?
Ronnie, welcome to the treehouse. Come right in.
My parents were totally in awe of the treehouse. My dad loved building things.
This is going to be the dining room.
It was one of the most remarkable edifices ever. So they were in awe of who Scotty was and what he had done in that arena. He grew up
Michael?
in a loving household. My father was a minister.
I don't think I'm winning this game.
My mother was a teacher of learning disabled children.
Maybe. Don't doubt yourself.
Kids, darn it, from a very young age.
He might have got out of the inning with a good relay there.
That's what made us friends. He had a different quality of fearlessness. There were showroom houses all around West Virginia. We knew how to get into all of them. Scotty and I both learned how to pick locks. We did not learn to pick locks to steal anything. We learned
how to get locks so we can get to the other side of the door.
As he grew older into his teen years, he became more secretive. We used to call him the master of disinformation because he wouldn't outright lie to you, but he would tell you something.
I'm grubbing on some grapes right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Right, or he would leave something out. When he first started to do crazy stuff, one of the things he did, and I think he was 15, maybe 16,
Dude, I'm locked in, ready?
was that he and this friend stole
First pitch I
a car,
swing, it's gone.
a van, I believe, from a local daycare center, and drove into the beach. And they got caught.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either.
Something had really gone south in the sky. He grew up and didn't outgrow the behavior that we had as kids or adolescents. He just sort of refined it and kept right on going.
Everything with Scott was a stepping stone. The Hawthorne Hills Bank.
Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Once you enter the vault, you're on another level. At this point, when we would intentionally leave a room for the cops, we would make sure we
I need a runner on base.
or some guy that looked
Oh my
totally
god,
different
dude, he
from us,
cannot
maybe
bunt.
6'3" and long, scraggly hair.
What are you hitting with?
Give him $1,000.
Turner.
He would go purchase the car.
I'm killing
drive it to
myself.
me, and I would take it. We sanitize them with mineral spirits. We would get female hair and put that in the back seat. Tried to make it always as confusing as possible.
I wasn't expecting that, not gonna lie.
To the bank where police would be coming, so we would hire somebody as a lookout.
My role, only 2 occasions I did, was to be a point man. You gave me a radio.
Diamond lock back in, ready?
Park here.
Right here, right now.
When you see the police coming, just say, Mama's coming. That's all you gotta
Should have swung at that.
No hesitation on my part to help Scott out. It's just a thing among friends.
One of Scott's main methodologies was to repeat robbing the same bank. Nobody's going to believe that you're going to come right back and do the same thing again within a few days.
Oh. Didn't mean to swing.
First thing we do is dump all the money out. Go through with ultraviolet lights, eating money that looked like the Mikey Bar. Your money was the most dangerous because
Oh, that's unfortunate.
serial numbers. So we would scatter those around. We would lock
One
up
bad inning.
and military canisters that we would bury in the ground. Then we took the clothes back into the forest, and we had a pit where we burned everything. After that, I had to go along with the
Am I doing good?
I did both like the left and right side and just left the thing in the middle so the middle people couldn't get through.
Well, that makes sense, actually. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It doesn't really matter who I pick out of these. Sure, I'll get this guy.
Scott did a lot with his money, and he just lived his life the way he wanted to live it. Traveling, seeing the world, meeting different people.
Nice diamond.
Alright, you love it?
I do.
All my wildest experiences have been on alone.
Scott was definitely a man of mystery. He would disappear for a while. One time I thought maybe he was CIA, maybe he was a hot rumor.
I never really asked him what he did for money.
Hey.
He must be a contractor, right? I don't know.
I got a chase pack of a millionaire pack? Damn.
I found out that he
Is this good?
was really interested in stopping
I don't know who it is.
He worked with Earth First, and he would give donation money to these.
Are you sure? You might want to keep them.
Oh, I'm keeping them, trust me.
He's primary first base, but he can play the outfield.
Okay, let me open this. This doesn't even matter anymore. Sure, I'll get him, why not? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Oh, these actually kind of matter.
It's a funny relationship you have with money you didn't earn it. You stole it, you took it, spend it freely, and then go get more.
wasn't Robin Hood. If you look at Robin Hood, his idea was that he stole from the rich and gave him and all of that nonsense. And Scott wasn't like that. He helped people, but he knew they needed something in the future to be done. He could call them, and they would do it.
Michael, who should I pick?
Oh, that depends on the Mondesi's pretty good.
This guy?
Yeah.
I'll get him. He's a switch hitter.
Stats may not look at his swings pretty good.
Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Ooh, nice. Sure, why not? You wanna know how my team is?
We found the vehicle just blocks away from the bank. I sat in that station wagon at the scene for a couple minutes, just absorbing that. That was the closest they'd come to him at that point in time, sitting in that car waiting for the next robbery to happen. We were able to trace it back to the previous owners, and through that we were able to develop composite sketches of individuals who had bought cars.
They had a police profiler come in and bring all of the people that were working on the case. Suggested that he might
Should I throw him in the...
We thought that because of the skill that he had when he was robbing banks.
I think Lynn, is he playing out of position?
Who?
Mondesi.
Yeah.
I say Lindor can probably play secondary and second and still be decent enough for the fielder.
We wanted to get the word out so we could solve this case. So we used the media, and that was part of a very carefully laid out plan.
We told you about a bank robber nicknamed Hollywood. He's number 1 on the FBI's most wanted list. Disguises are the reason the FBI dubbed this man Hollywood. He successfully hit more than a dozen banks.
How's that looking?
Years. It changed the story dramatically when the FBI came out with this nickname of Hollywood.
Mike?
I mean, it's not my favorite wild card pick that I would go with.
A bank was being hit, and then it became, what was this Hollywood again?
FBI agent Sean Johnson's mission is to find anyone who knows anything about Hollywood.
I think initially we'll start off door to door, half of us on one side of the street, half on the other.
You didn't usually see an FBI agent walk in a neighborhood and say, hey, can you tell me anything about this bank robbery? That was wild to see an agent being so bold. Also, a clue that they had.
Maybe I wanted him to know.
Holy crap, I'm keeping this dude. He's got mad steel.
I was there too. So here's me on TV.
Most suspects followed their media. In fact, I think they actually loved it.
First time we heard about Hollywood was from the 2-page article with Sean Johnson. He said, somebody out there knows who this man is. We need your help.
His nickname is Hollywood. They call him
Should I do it?
Hollywood.
If you like Buxton enough, yeah.
Excited without him saying it or acknowledging it, but I know his personality deep inside, he was proud.
We thought he would rob again. He was getting
Here's my bullpen.
Each robbery was an opportunity to try something new. For the getaways, we would try to figure out what the FBI would expect us to do, and then we would just do the opposite. For the bank, we wanted to do the getaways, you'd either go down Madison before the police coming in, or you'd have to go all around the lake. So I said, why don't you get into the van, just stay there, and I'll go to the restaurant, and I'll sit and wait for the heat to go. When the police are gone, I'll get back out of my car, and I'll radio you.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
So you can get under the floor. So if they shine lights in there, they can see. I told Scott, I said, man, this is good. I just had a dream last night. We're going to have over $250,000. And you're going to get out safely. It's not going to be a problem. It was a good 45 minutes. I was in the restaurant. There was was like 4 or 5 cop cars out there, and I could just look out the window and see when it was dispersed and finished.
I arrived at the scene, and I'm thinking, is this guy some kind of a ghost? How does he just slip away like that?
You said you're ready for this?
I'm ready.
One thing he discovered while he was in the van was the condensation from his breathing. If the police had been aware, they would see that and think that there was someone in there. I went over to a wine shop across the street, and when I came out of the wine shop, they had all gone, and I went to the car, and I got my radio out, and I radioed Scott, and said, "Boss, let's go."
It was this cat and mouse game. It was clear that police and law enforcement were frustrated. They couldn't figure out who this person was.
What everyone seems to remember about this guy is how he orders people around and threatens to shoot them.
FBI agents are frustrated that Hollywood has been able to get away with so much for so long. They fear that he will turn violent before he's caught.
I think that's what changed.
Hold up, we gotta do something.
Until we started to hear from the tellers who told these horrifying stories, he hadn't hurt anybody.
He got more desperate sometimes. He tried to get involved. The vault tellers weren't there to let him in. He got real upset. He said, "It's Christmas time. I don't want to kill anybody." And he used a stun gun on one of the employees. So he was willing to use weapons. I've seen people crying. I mean, just very emotional. You try and get to the point where you calm them down a bit to talk to them what happened.
It was unlike any robbery that any of them had ever gone through before.
We could not tell from one second to the next what he was likely to do. He was extremely threatening.
Bank robbery is not a victim's crime. The people that are in the bank are traumatized. Tellers are traumatized.
Still very early.
You have a gun pointed at your face, where people threaten to kill you. These take a toll on human beings.
I've been robbed 14 times, and one of those was the Hollywood bank robber. He commanded this presence, and he told everyone to freeze. And
Dude, that wasn't
everyone
even
froze.
near.
It's unusual
Oh,
for a robber to
well,
have
my
that
first
much
AB was
control.
5.
It doesn't ever leave you. You can go on with your life, but it doesn't ever leave you, ever.
There's got to be something more that we can do to stop these people. Somebody's going to
First
get
swing, perfect with him. I love him.
Just having the greatest time, living his best life. But for him to think that he was going to get away with this was just a false premise.
You know, I might take Turner out of my lineup and throw in someone else.
After so many years of bank robberies,
Yeah, Trey's alright.
you are no longer the same person that you
I just
were
can't hit with him.
before. Scott started to get stressed.
Like, you can be one of my pinch runners, but like, I can't hit with him.
That person was gone.
The vibe around the treehouse changed. She became
I'm not even
more
moving my
closed
PCI.
off,
What am I doing?
More isolated, way less social.
Scott had me live up in the front house to keep people
I mean, I
out.
moved it just the wrong way.
More and more,
We're stealing
his
him.
life was becoming secretive, and he needed to have people away. He didn't want people around to see what he was doing.
Once you do cross the Rubicon and start living that life,
I'm so scared. It's not even funny.
everybody you care about, everybody you meet.
I didn't even move my PCI, bro. That would have been fun. We're stealing him first pitch. Ready? Dude, move your PCI, bro. What are you doing?
Do I just want to want? Is that why I get no satisfaction?
I one time kidded with him
I mean, I moved
when
it.
I'd observe him with certain women. I'd say, "What do you
He's
do?
gone.
Treat women like condiments? Give me a break."
Is he single or what? You got women in your bed?
Things don't compute like they used to. I usually feel free and secure about my plans in life. But now, I'm beginning to feel captured.
God, Gunnar Anderson's so
Showed up
good.
at the door. Gotta talk to you.
Bro,
As we're
I'm
sitting
gonna
there, he's
punch
sitting
you.
across from me, and he just
How you
starts to
already
cry,
have
with
him?
tears streaming down his face, and he says,
He's
"Susan, I
in
don't know
87.
what's going on, but when I look in the mirror, the face
Don't
looks
matter,
back at
bro.
me.
He's a live series card.
What is that?"
When'd you get him? Last
I
season?
knew at that point he was
Yeah.
really in trouble.
I pulled him when he was a
Despite
gold.
dark tussle in him, he was losing.
Oh, is he not a gold anymore?
No, he went up.
Started drinking more
He's
and
an
more
87 now.
to subdue the anxieties. But Scott wanted one final act, and that was 3 or 4 banks, one right after the other, the same evening. We get 10 to 15 million dollars, and we call it a day. I go about my
Alright,
business.
Nick, you made up for missing that curveball.
We had 3 banks figured out. First, you hit a small bank going to get out, and you don't care about the money. You just care about diverting the police to that small bank, and you go back and hit a bigger bank. Then by the time they get there, there's a third one. I mean, what are they going to do? We wanted to decimate the city of Seattle, and it was not only doable, it was winnable.
I was getting a bit frustrated during this investigation. We had come with a couple getaway vehicles and such, but it was getting close, but not close enough. I got tired of waiting, just reacting to his bank robberies. I started digging back through the files, back to MO, time of day, the day of the week, location of the banks, how much money he was taking. I knew he had an ego, that's why I knew he was going to come back at some point in time. I sat down and did the math, figured out that he was going through approximately $21,000 a month. So with that in mind, I predicted that he was going to hit 1 of 3 days the following year in January. I knew that he would be back from certain locations I thought were likely targets. It was a waiting game, and then we come back, and we were in the right spot at the right time.
After the last big robbery, we took a year off. We were finally planning to take down 3 banks, but we needed another person because of the logistics of taking down these banks.
After the first bank robbery, I went right to Montana and was hiding out there, and then Scott showed up and drew me back into
that was fast curveball.
Scott's been going into the banks by himself.
Well, you know what we
He was having
do.
trouble with crowd control.
Way
So
back.
he told me, all you have to do is stand
Don't
in the
run
line,
right into a
make
tag
sure
with
nobody
retard.
leaves. That's all you gotta do.
He doesn't really have much where else
A
to
year had
go.
passed since I had made those predictions on 3 days in January that he was going to hit.
Huh?
So,
He didn't really have
and task force members, surveillance
much where else
agents,
to
they figured
go.
logical targets for Hollywood. First day, nothing happened. Second day, nothing happened. Third day, I was out there waiting for him by myself.
With Mark back, we decided
Love
to
to
hit
see
one
it.
bank just to get the feel
You'll
of
love to
before
see
we
it.
hit 3.
Quality AB right there.
My second robbery was so different than the first. More under control, went a lot smoother. It was more like a job than an adventure.
That was my first AB with Bricey boy. Let's make this one go good too.
I knew immediately, based on the description, oh shit, that's Hollywood.
Does he have an extreme fold tendency?
I think so. He looks like he just got the shift down.
I was getting closer and closer to the, I'm just a couple minutes behind you. Not months, not weeks, just a few minutes. We had proceeded up to the bank. We had secured the scene. I was the first follow person in the scene. And I get to the bank, and I'm looking at Sean Johnson, like, how did you get here so fast? And I found out that he and FBI agents only were running their own surveillance, looking
I love
for
Bryce Harper.
Hollywood. He cut everybody else out on the task force. Other task force officers decided that what I was doing was crazy. He's not going to come back. He's not going to be here.
I remember how that kind of ramped up everybody's energy to work this case, because it had been some gap since his previous robbery.
Everybody on the task force thought at that point that something bad was definitely going to happen. And to Ellen's credit, she saw that this case was spinning a little bit out of control, and we needed to put an end to
There's
it.
this card up again. See if I can get ahead.
Hollywood was kind of predictable in terms of the times of day and where he would rob. We hatched a plan to do surveillances, hoping that one of our guys would be out on the street when he robbed a bank. We needed the Seattle Police Department, we needed your Special Patrol Unit, we needed aerial resources, we added extra FBI resources. To get all of that in line was an absolutely Herculean corporate. So we made a commitment to bring all these resources together for an indefinite period. This was a time when one of the new techniques was ProNet. It was using
Bro, I
these
swear
electronic
shit like
tracers
this makes
that were
cops look so
attached to
stupid.
money. They would shoot their signal to towers, and so then you had to
Netflix
have a
shit like
mechanism
this
to
makes cops
follow
look
the
so
text.
stupid.
So we had to put them in a lot of police cars.
I had to go
This
back
man
and
has
get
robbed the
through
same bank
these
18
robberies
times and
today,
hasn't been caught.
find out logical targets that
Yeah,
I
that's
would hit again to put the
wild.
devices into the banks.
We put 2 of these electronic tracers in as many
Oh, now
banks
they're
as we
putting
could.
die packs.
Around time. The more of these tracking devices that were in the vault, the more time it allowed me to get there.
If it's between you and some poor bastard whose wife you're gonna turn into a widow, brother.
Betts may have not been named MVP in 2023, but that doesn't take away from his impressive season. The Dodgers star hit nearly 40.
The bank robbing scenes in that movie are spot on. And then the shootout just scared the bejesus out of us. I remember Scott and I looking at each other and just going, oh my goodness, what has that happened? That was the game we were playing.
I know he's tired.
It was a real possibility. It was
He's coming out after this
God
IV.
into it. Fear of our own mortality.
Throughout my time working on this case,
I haven't broke this
I
shit down
always
in a
thought
minute.
there was a great possibility that someone could get hurt. I've been close to other bank robberies before in the FBI where colleagues of mine were killed in a major shootout in Miami in 1986.
A firefight lasted over 4 minutes. 2 special agents of the FBI were slain, and 5 other agents were wounded.
We may not have known who Hollywood was, but what we did know is that if we faced off with him in the street, he would not go down without a fight.
At some point in the middle of everything, I had a very vivid dream. I was crawling up a beach from the water, and a shark had just bit both
Oh crap,
of
this is
my
my new
legs
card. I
off.
gotta get ready. Oh.
I took the
This
dream
line is
as
weird.
advice.
I love it.
The advice was to get out of it. I could sense that Scott felt that there was something.
Yeah, I know pictures farther away than that last one. Yeah,
to
literally
fight
dead
something.
ass
The
with
Olympics,
pictures.
the Olympics are special to Scott. That was our
Oh,
time
what is
for
this
peace.
game right now, bro?
We cleared our mind of the city of the chaos.
That was terrible.
And we would go
Terrible.
out there in
Terrible.
nature. We challenge ourselves. On the top of Mount Washington, Scott said to me, listen, no matter what, let your own hand be the hand of fate. Never let your enemy dictate your fate. You make sure you're in control of what you do with your life.
One bank was not enough for Scott. He wanted to do 3 banks. I said, you're nuts, man. I talked to Steve, and I told him, listen, man, I think this guy is getting out of hand here. Now I'm going to California, and I suggest you come with me. And he actually was thinking about it, except he didn't want to let Scott down.
With the final robbery, I knew I had to go through with it because something had to culminate, something had to finalize itself.
The last time that I saw Scott, I had this really bad dream. The dream involved guns, a shootout. It was in Seattle. People were running. And I'm telling him this dream. And he got all white. And he took a big breath and he says, you're probably not going to see me again. I'm probably going to go to the Seychelles Islands. And I go, really? I said, you're going to come back, right? He goes, I don't think you're going to see me again.
I walk into the night and scream at God to make his message known to me. God is not responding and I sense rejection. It is a time of pain and anger and resentment. Where the fuck do I go from here? Oh, great wind, white horseman in my mind. This will be the last entry for a long time.
What am I watching, dude?
Oh, so okay, it's good that Treyarch released that, I guess.
Before Thanksgiving,
What it released?
Mason's dead in Black Ops 6, apparently. So
Dude, they need to get rid of all the old people. Like, basically,
Yeah.
kill all.
The canon ending for Black Ops 2 is Mason dead in 89 and Menendez dies in 2025. So the other ending, where you shoot him in the leg, is not canon. So Hudson will be dead too.
The tracers we had to figure out, and we had to figure out quickly. We did a bank just to see how we had to deal with it. We de-disguised Scott into a ski mask. We didn't want them to think it was Hollywood taking out the tracer.
You think I should pull him?
And I said, listen, just go in there. Don't even fuck around with
Be able to run, yeah.
Go into the vault, get the money, and when you come out, we'll have the tracers.
It's crazy that Bowman's son is in the game. Crazy.
All of these tags are put between $20 bills.
He doesn't want to swing.
In a very short time, he got two. Discarded out the window.
He doesn't want to
After all
swing.
that, we
Ooh.
both felt comfortable and confident that we could actually do it.
Oh, I can waste a pitch. And he was almost there.
Morning of Thanksgiving Eve, 1996.
See, like,
My wife says to me that morning before I leave, "This is the day. This is the day. This is the day we're catching Hollywood today."
I don't know.
And I'm thinking, well,
This can't. There's no way Black Ops 6's campaign is going to be like terrible.
And most of the people aren't even in the office.
There's no way.
We wake up Thanksgiving Eve. We look out the windows.
I want the main character to be Woods, and I want to roll in a wheelchair and blow up enemies with a rocket-propelled grenade.
I'm in there cleaning, setting
dude, I
things up,
just
making
stick.
it perfect.
Okay, if it really came down to it, I'd stick like a jet engine behind me, get in like a car or wheelchair,
I walk into the studio.
and just like strap a bunch of just like go bomb a bunch of people.
Shotgun out.
How are you going out, son? I strapped 13 propeller engines to my wheelchair. A lot of
Look, ready?
suicide vests.
You saw my Hall of Fame game, right?
Yeah.
Just wait for this.
Mustang as a lookout on the hill. It's time to do it.
We had been trained specifically on the Hollywood Bandit. And when he walked into the Lake City branch to rob us, he walked right past his wanted poster.
Don't panic, this is a robbery.
Scott walks in first, sets the motion of getting everybody in place, and Mark comes in, and he
You
starts.
see those 34 hitters? I'm intentionally walking them. Like, are you ready for this? Like, I can't.
It's probably Gunner and Adley, isn't it?
Not one Hollywood,
Yep.
but two walked through
Like,
the
I
door.
can't hit in
And
all
shit
stuff.
just hit the fan. So I started pulling up the bill trap, which sets off an alarm.
Who's the vault teller?
So I said, well, that's me. So we both went back, and the vault can open with the special
I was using
duress
brave, but I didn't
combination
know what to say.
that activated another alarm. I wanted every fucking law enforcement agency in Seattle there and there as quick as possible.
The office was a ghost town. Nobody was there. Lights were out.
I'm at my desk, just trying to tie up some loose ends.
We're monitoring the Seattle police radio when the tones go out. And you hear this beep, beep, beep.
They're in there for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't hear anything from Mustang. Everything is cool. And then finally I get the radio.
I heard someone calling in over a radio. You've been seen.
Smile you later, loser.
He was not alone. He was angry. He wanted in. He wanted out. He meant business.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I dumped the Pronet into the bag. As he has a gun aimed at me, I'm thinking, is he going to come back and shoot me?
Mike runs by and he says, "The bank's been hit. I think it's
Oh, I'm
Hollywood."
going 3.
We ran
Do I
to
go
the
3? Do I
car,
go 3? Do I
turned
go
on the
3?
lights, turned on the siren, and took
I
off
love
down
that.
2nd Avenue.
about 5 o'clock. Thinking,
Are you even watching me still?
I walk
Yeah.
into the kitchen of my house. My pager goes off. I look down. It was Holly.
Scott was in the vault for a little too long, I thought. But then here he comes bounding out of that area, and he had this great big duffel bag, which I took
Okay.
immediately.
Do I bun it?
Grabbed the
Or do I swing?
$180,000 in his duffel
Slinger
bag.
gets swung.
By this point, we can hear the sirens. That's when we noticed that there were
Osby, I know
cops
that.
everywhere. Thick-ass flies.
Scott yelled at us and said, maybe we should just board right now. Let's just
Told you it
let's
was
quit."
Slider.
I said, what the fuck are you talking about, Scott? Let's go. Get this shit done. Get these tracers out.
I was driving that fucking car like it was stolen. We were getting updates constantly from the chief dispatcher, 2 suspects armed with handguns, but I'm trying to focus on the tracking devices that left the bank.
Following this tracking device, it's hitting different areas of the city, different antennas, hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. We're trying to follow that signal.
Finally, Scott yelled out, I got one. He gave me 2 $20 bills and we put them together with ProNet tag, and I threw it out the window and kept going down the street.
An officer pops up on the radio and says, I'm starting to get a real strong indication here. I roll up on the scene and found on the street the tracking device discarded. And immediately I said, oh shit. But I knew there's one more tracking unit still out there.
They were still back there working, and I said, Vic, straighten your mind and get the fucking shit going. Don't be afraid, just get it done.
It was such a panic. With all the police out buzzing around, we knew that they were hunting us.
Wait, is this the guy talking about?
$1,000 out of the bank.
Oh, one of them, yeah.
Find tracking devices.
Did they find the other
All
one?
of a sudden my display lights up
I
and
think
goes,
it seems like they found
it's
all
game
of
day,
them.
showtime.
They still haven't caught him yet.
Scott said,
Actually?
he says, I want to drive, but I know better.
Well, in this Netflix thing yet, I assume they've caught him like today and everything. But
And I finally said, okay, and I looked behind my driver's seat and there was this pile of money. And they didn't have any order to what they were doing. And I go, oh my fucking God.
I'm still a ways back. I need to get there. It's my case.
this man is
I need to
dodging
be
the FBI.
I'm listening to the tone and it's going, I'm following the display and it's guiding me in towards this white van. I shut off all my lights and I'm just following the display right towards the rear end of this Chevy van. I could see there was condensation on the back windows.
You could see lights in the back window. It looked very odd. So we knew they were scouring through the money.
I said, radio, we're going to be doing a felony car stop.
We're going to have a felony stop there. And so Scott, as he pulls up on a little knoll, he pulled up to the street to turn left. And as he turned left, I saw the cop cars, 3 cop cars behind us.
The van coasted to a stop against the curb. As I was getting out of the car and drawing my pistol and going on target, I realized that the suspect was already out of the van.
The police have always said we shot first. It didn't happen that way. They were the ones that ambushed us and began shooting at us.
Myers' mouth is moving again, so he's obviously lying. Let me tell you this. I could see along the driver's side door a silhouette, and it was dark, but I could see they had a rifle. And I saw the rifle come down on me.
I didn't see it. I could only see through the front windshield, so I never saw anybody get out of the van.
The reason for those guns wasn't to have a shootout with the cops. It was to disarm the vehicle.
No, that rifle was pointed right at me. Everything that I was taught was kicking in. He went down to take aim at me, and I thought, oh shit. And for some reason, the rifle was not firing.
And then click, click, click. 3 clicks. I go, oh my God. Suddenly, the cops started shooting into the back of the van.
I could tell my rounds were going through the back door.
All I remember is getting hit by a bullet and knocked over.
Suddenly, my left arm just starts flying in front of my face. They fucking shot my arm off. They fucking shot my arm off. I'm screaming. And then a little bit further up, Scott stops again and gets a shotgun.
When we get to that second location, firefight really ensues.
As I was getting out of the car to draw down
Cops
on
found
the
me.
van again,
Firefight.
I heard 3 of the loudest booms.
There are bullets whizzing by my head. All I could see was glass breaking. I didn't have my body armor. I am in the middle of a shitstorm. I'm trying to communicate with the FBI office. I'm telling them shots fired.
Van takes off again.
My left arm is just floating in the air. Biggins is shot in the abdomen, blood everywhere. And then suddenly the van comes to a thud.
Is that a police officer talking, or is that one of the robbers?
One of the robbers.
As I lay in the back of the van, Scott runs off.
One of them shot in the arm, one of them shot in the, like, twice in the stomach. And they're fleeing from the police. They've been found.
I've seen a silhouette of a body running south.
Because they decided at a felony police stop to engage the cops.
Biggins is not saying a word, so I don't know if he's alive or he's dead.
And like 6 cars.
Scott's gone, and all I can hear were all the cops yelling, "He's gone, he's running over there, shoot that motherfucker, kill him, kill him."
I went to the alley and I stopped. I thought, now don't go down this alley. This is what we call the fatal funnel. At that point, I realized I should back off and go back to the van where other officers had 2 suspects down. And I saw this white male down on the ground handcuffed. And I said, "Who are you? Are you Hollywood?" He says, "No." He ran down the alley.
I said, "Just shoot me, you son of a bitch. You were doing it a minute ago. Just shoot me, kill me, get it over with." He said, "Oh, don't worry about it. The court will take care of your fucking ass."
When he told me to shoot him, I said, "No." I said, "You're not getting out of this one. We beat you at your game."
And you're gay?
I didn't want to go.
Game.
I mean, at that point, nothing mattered. Life was over as far as I was concerned.
Bro, if a cop said that.
Suddenly, the fear
He
and the
beat you
pain
and you're
all that
gay.
goes away, and I looked at the van and I saw this pile of money. And all the bullet holes that the cops put in the van were like laser beams of light. And suddenly, this beautiful, divine music came into my head. I've never heard earthly music like it. And the money became almost like this talisman. What is it? It's a bunch of paper. Who gives a shit? Who does what people do for this stupid stuff that has no meaning, really?
The fire department was at the scene.
That's not where I wanted to bunt. You gotta get it down the line. There's a huge shift on. Bunt it on the
So I
damn
was
line.
looking at him. The firefighter looked up at me and he went, gave me a thumbs down. I thought, oh shit, I just killed somebody. I took a
he
deep
killed one
breath
of
and
them.
I said to myself, this is something that I never thought about. I'd been in one previous shooting,
Dude was shot in the
but
stomach.
I was not in a shooting like this. This was a shootout.
Outside of the van, I was in and out of consciousness. I remember Mike again opening one of my eyelids, checking to see if I was living or dead.
Sure.
I remember having a sense of relief that it's finally over. I can let it go now. I don't have to live like this anymore.
The 2 men who were shot were taken into custody and then taken to the hospital. 1 man remained at large. Dozens
I
of
love this
officers,
game.
FBI agents, canine units, even the SWAT team were called in to look for the fugitive. Especially if somebody's still
Oh,
on
I'm
the loose.
hosed.
That scary thing. They could be anywhere.
No, you're not.
I followed the ambulance down to Harborview Hospital. I'll deal with the crime scene later. I need to talk to Steve to find out who else we're looking for that night. This is it. I'm not putting up with this anymore. This has got to be the closure.
In the waiting room in the hospital, Sean Johnson asked me questions, and you can imagine me being shot up, and I'm in a situation. Here we are. Scott's on the loose. I don't know if he's dead or alive. Biggins might die. Your mind is not clear. So I'm trying to protect myself.
After 2 hours, Steve Myers finally tells me that the person I'm looking for is Scott Scarlock. He said Scott Scarlock is Hollywood.
Yeah, I know they're doing a search in our neighborhood. Yeah. And somebody just pounded on our door.
There was a canoe with a tarp over it, and, I don't know if anybody should check it. I didn't see anybody, so I was thinking that under my desk would be a good place.
I keep hearing that the officers are going door to door throughout the night, throughout the day, trying to find some lead. nothing is turning on.
Yes, I'm just assuming in my area there's police all over and helicopters and everything. Right. So you'll stay inside, ma'am, and try not to tie up the emergency lines with coal.
When I learned that Hollywood had escaped, I was angered because so much work had gone in to try to apprehend him.
The only word that kept coming to my mind is fuck. Really? Hollywood was right there. How did he get away?
Fucking hit me.
For the next several hours, I was walking around with nervous energy when my pager went off.
I think that bank robber might be hiding in my camper in the backyard.
And what makes you think that?
Because I saw somebody's in there and it's all locked up and nobody's supposed to be in there.
It was my old partner, and he said to me, they have your suspect cornered right near the shooting scene.
Did you tell them it was a male or female?
I just saw some dark hair.
Okay, how long ago?
No, it just came in right now.
The officers are dispatched to the camper. They're pounding on the camper, trying to see who's inside, so they bust the window and spray in pepper spray. And a moment later, they hear a single gunshot. The officers fire back into the camper.
Bro killed himself.
I was told that 76 rounds had been fired into the camper by officers who were at the scene.
Dude.
Thanksgiving has
Do they not think that's a little
dozens
overkill?
of families. It's a police standoff, and the suspect, maybe the bank robber, known.
Well, I mean, he was number one on the FBI's most wanted list, so.
Most prolific in the country. Looks like his luck has run out.
Also, he, like, went out the same way the Boston Marathon guy went out, hiding in, like, a boat camper.
We had helicopters. We had armored vehicles.
76
Probably at least a
bullets.
couple hundred law enforcement officers there that day. I've never seen
And
such
fires
a
one shot at you because you pepper spray a confined area, which
with their families and able to watch what's
Could have been a
happening on
misfire.
that's
like,
probably the worst part of it.
But if you live near that neighborhood,
one bullet, you put 76. One bullet to 76.
especially when something that's almost
Is
like
not a
a
good
We're not,
ratio.
and we're not firing pistol shots, sure. It's assault rifle rounds.
Oh my god, that's insane.
The SWAT team.
You're firing
All this
5.56 ammunition range,
Thanksgiving
so.
that nobody's going to forget.
Our last of our guests were leaving. And I got a call
Strike
from my
three.
Aunt Helen, who lives in
Don't
Seattle, and she
swing
was
when I say that.
it was all over the Seattle news that there was this police shootout with this bandit named Scott Scurlock, and there's a SWAT team around this little trailer in this lady's backyard. And then I, at that point, sat down and just said, whoa, whoa. It was just so mind-blowing to find out this has been robbing banks for 5 years.
People are still out of their homes. Their Thanksgiving disrupted by this police manhunt that has been going on now for more than 24 hours in this neighborhood.
Police and FBI agents have been in standoff mode, guns drawn, and negotiators in place.
The standoff is still underway. We know that shots have been fired. They've been banging on the door. They've tried to contact him. They can't. They wanted this to end in the way they wanted it to end, and they weren't going to take any chances. But after 2 hours of no response, we decided to make entry into the camper. I walk in with the tactical team. We found a body underneath the table. I had a picture with me. I looked down. Scott. At that point, I knew that was, we had it. And it turned out that he had killed himself. That first shot the officers heard was him killing himself.
Oh, he did kill him. Son of a bitch.
Good evening, everyone. A suspected bank robber who died yesterday during a standoff with police.
They've been standing off with him for 3 days just to find out he killed himself.
Woke up the next morning in the hospital and the TV was going. The news was carpeted with us, my name, Scott Scurlock from Olympia, Washington, deceased, self-inflicted. I kind of looked and I just go, thank God. I just said, thank God. The shootout was the end, not only the end of our endeavors, but the end of a certain life that I had. We were like two comets that came together, and we met up, and we started flying through the fucking universe, and suddenly, boom, it's all busted up in 1 second. It's gone.
I feel like this episode tested me in every possible way. I was thinking about my kids when the shooting started, and wondering, you know, am I doing the right thing by doing this job? There's a lot of other jobs I could be doing in the FBI.
A day doesn't go by where you don't think about it. My only question to him would probably be, why did you take your life? But I'll quote Mark Twain. Mark Twain said that he would never wish death upon.
I mean, why wouldn't he? Like, he's going to jail for the rest of his life, without a doubt.
I don't know, he killed himself. He's probably riddled with bullet holes anyway.
Yeah, I know. Like, he's probably...
Because the shot he fired was him killing himself.
I know, that's why I said as soon as there was like there was one bullet shot, I was like, it's probably
open fire.
I know, that's kind of crazy to me.
It's only felony bank robbery. I don't know what the fuss is. He only stole like $1 million.
Only.
Which back in, it looked like it started like the late 80s so to the late 90s. It would have been more now. Stop fouling off shit. I'm gonna hit you. Jeremy. I'll fucking hit you. Keep fouling off shit.
I just try to pitch with one hand.
Dylan, my pitches are not, your pitches are not going where they're supposed to. Mr. Cease. There we go. Now.
Oof. Oof, Michael. Oof. Are you even watching still?
I saw the warning track power.
Wait, I got a hit? Oh, yeah.
Wait. Wait a minute. I hit the ball.
Hit?
I hit the ball.
Oh, yeah. Line drive up the middle.
I'm gonna go Royce Lewis.
Bro, I don't even got a fastball. I'm just gonna start fucking moving my PCI over. I mean, he's got 2 seams. No, he doesn't even got 2 seams. How do you not have a fastball? Like, you got a sinker and a cutter, but like they're not fastballs.
Oh, Corbin, yeah. Well, Corbin Burns' 4-seam fastball was like really bad.
Oh my, that's ball 4. Why? Why, Zach? Why did you swing? I don't know. I'm a retard.
That's established. Why did I bring in a lefty to face Kyle Tucker? He's better against lefties. So he just homered off me.
Did he actually?
Yeah. I forgot he has fucking reverse splits. He's like shit against righties, but better against lefties. And he's a lefty.
Chip, chip. Holy crap. Dude, I gotta sit up. I can't fucking see from back there. I mean, we're pumping 90 with a fastball, and we're not even reaching 90 with a cutter. I mean, thank God I can't see. Alright. Umpire said that. Or the...
Ah, maybe not so much now. What, he's in this too? Oh yeah, man.
No. I'm not even mad at myself for swinging 3-0 on that. I crushed it. That's why not.
Oh. 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 That could have been bad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, that was bad. That was bad. That was really bad. Michael, that was really bad.
Really?
That was terrible. Terrible sandwich, by the way.
What's with the decor? What the hell?
Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing, retard? Oh my god, I'm retarded.
I don't like Mitch.
A little bit outside. A little bit outside. A little high. I'm not gonna move my PCI. Oof.
Dude, classic 2000s. That is so 2000s, bro. Yeah, holy shit.
Oh. No.
Oh, no. Take a look at the log, man. Oh. Wait, why is he hanging? Why is he hanging?
Dude, Conquest would be so much better if you, like, when you were to face, like, someone, it'd just be, like, if you had, like, 5 fams and they had 6, it'd be, like, a 5-6 game, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's cool.
Instead of it being a whole normal 3-inning game, like, nice and simple. Just like that last out, nice and simple.
Oh, God, it's cricket. Come on. Oh, that was really cringe. Oh, shit.
Royce.
Oh, that's a beauty. Obviously, 99 speed does absolutely nothing for you. Michael.
You sure about
You
that?
love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. They'll never expect this. Oh shit. I just bunted with Ricky and he got on. They'll never expect this.
Chapman, locate. This is not the time.
Fastball in the middle.
Now, I got another lefty against Kyle Tucker. Do I care? I do if Chapman can't locate. Chapman. Locate.
Wow, that was cornball shit.
Slider away. Swing. There we go. I look back up and all I see is Tatis diving for a fucking ball.
Hey, I had to slurve this whole time. Yeah, this was a good game while it lasted. Ooh. Good game. Come on.
This Halliday's got 72 hits per night.
I don't want to go to the bullpen again. Good game. Yay.
Yeah! Yeah! That's what we're talking about right there, Michael. We got a Season 2 boss pack, though.
Nine turn? What does that mean?
It's like your 9th turn of the... Yeah. Conquest. I'm just gonna save up my stubs until, like, Hyrule Frog cards come out. And you know what, Zach? I'm gonna get off. Can't earn no bitches, no stubs right now.
Wait, hold up. Are you ready?
Oh. You might like that Eddie Rosario. His swing's pretty good.
I'm going with JP. I'm going with JP.
Do you get any more hitting captain cards? Like anywhere of the captain packs? Like, it'd be so much cooler. Like, I don't get why they changed where you can't buy them.
Say what?
Like, you used to be able, like, to buy the hitter and, like, pitching captains. For, like, the team builds. And all that.
No, I
don't get why they just don't let you buy them anymore. And why do all these, like, hitter captains get pitching clutch boosts and not batting clutch? Well, Springers gives pitching and batting clutch. What if the pitcher one do it too? Damn, the Astros build with hitting and pitching captains might not be bad. Holy fuck.
Dude, I don't even have like anybody to be my hitting.
Yeah, it's hard. You gotta like find a good one. I don't. Is Sogo's better? Actually, you can still exchange your Season 1 captain. Did they change the Arenado boost?
Wait, I can trade in. I can exchange my Season 1 players?
No, your Cornerstone boost still. They didn't change the Arenado boost, they only changed the Buxton one. For the Cornerstone. That's fucking stupid.
I didn't even get nothing.
Go to your packs.
Yes, sir. Oh. Is there only 3, whatever it's called? 1, 2... Why does it say I have 4?
For what? I'm gonna get off now.
Oh, okay, buddy.
I'll kiss you later.